Hey guys, and we are here for a Cup of Joe with John, and we are here to stream live to you guys on the Pilot TV Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both YouTube Live and Twitch.
100%. So definitely check us out on there. Even leave a comment. We will send you out a little bit of Pilot Games luck. But we've been recently sending out a lot of new Pilot TVs to a lot of new locations. We're going to give a little shout out to those awesome locations, just getting them installed. They include Municipal Liquor Store in Moose Lake, Sidewinders, the Polar Bar, and Roddy's Bar. Huge shout out to you guys. Definitely some awesome stuff. Hopefully you're enjoying those new TVs.
Oh yeah, any of those locations that you'd really want to go to?
Polar Bar.
Polar Bar.
I feel like they keep it nice and cool in there.
I mean,
Yeah.
they would have to.
They have to.
I saw a really great location name that I would love to go to, and it was called the Historic Broken Stool.
That's awesome.
And so
I want to sit on the broken stool. I want to sit on
the
it.
broken stool.
100%.
Exactly. So I was like, I want to go there. I want to see this historically broken stool.
cool.
But I'll say Sidewinders is the one on this list that I would
100%.
like to take a stop at.
Kind of like the Liberty Bell. Historically broken.
Historically broken, yeah. We do have some great jackpots in the line for you guys today, as we got some Twins Bingo, 25-cent edition, getting you started off with $1,385 on the line. You can win in 52 balls or less. You will not want to miss out on that Twins Bingo.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But right after that, from 1 to 4 p.m., we have the 25-cent card to Jackpot Hunter. And on that minor jackpot, it's starting off a little bit fresh today at $21.40. But as you guys know, it does start off at 52 balls or less to win. Once it reaches that first threshold of 50 bucks, it climbs up to 56 balls or less to win. And then finally, once it gets to 100 bucks, that's 60 balls or less to win. And then once it gets to $150 or more, it finally caps off at 64 balls or less to win, which is some crazy chances to get a pretty nice jackpot.
Yeah, we're always giving out those minor jackpots. But we are hopefully giving out a Skull Bingo jackpot today.
Ooh.
I know you would like to during this during the happy hour tonight, as you got $36,021 on that coverall, and you just have
a
to
little
take
bit bigger than that.
Oh, yeah, I said 26, didn't I?
No, just 36.
36.
Yep.
Yeah, $63,021 that you could take home in 50 balls or less. Definitely an exciting night for you guys for Skull Bingo. Should be an absolute blast.
Oh, 100%. Definitely come on out tonight. It's going to be a great time. But we do have some winners from yesterday taking home some jackpots. We got DD and TL over at Rivers Bend Bar and Grill winning $969. Not too bad. Starting off a nice Wednesday.
Yeah, then we had Mama Dukes over at Mama T's Castle Tap taking home that $994 jackpot. Great stuff. Awesome. It makes me think of Marmaduke.
Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. Nice job, Mama Dukes. But then we had Simo over at VFW Hoyt Lakes taking away the last jackpot of the day, over $1,222. Nice job to you, Simo.
Yeah, we got to give that out in the final game of Fishing Derby during our Twins Wednesday.
Awesome.
And he actually took home the first place prize as well as the largemouth jackpot of over $1,000. Wow. And so add that together, was able to take home $1,222. Not too shabby.
Not too bad at all. I think DD and TL was the line prize during.
Yes, he was.
During happy hour. But what did Mama Dukes win? That was so big.
Mama Dukes took home the small jackpot in Vikings victory during Twins Bingo.
Okay, nice. That's a nice jackpot for tonight.
Yeah,
Awesome. Nice job to you guys.
Yeah, it was really good stuff. During that Vikings victory live bingo game next week on Wednesday, there should be a $9,000 large jackpot in that game, as well as, the prizes that you get from first through 10th place. But we'll talk about all the live bingo that we have throughout the entire week in just a little bit. But we got to talk about our newest E-Tab game, and it's super fun. Lots of loons. Check out the loons bonus and try and win the biggest prizes.
Oh, 100%. Definitely let us know what you think about it. We love hearing your feedback about all the games we got here. But We got a little feedback about the weather happening around you right now over in St. Paul, Minnesota. It's looking pretty nice today. That's my feedback about it. It's going to be sunny to partly cloudy, high of 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be blowing east to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour.
That's probably my favorite kind of forecast. You know, sunny to partly cloudy kind of thing.
Yeah, with like a light breeze.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That seems absolutely perfect. And it's going to be heading into a little bit of a cooler night as we got a cloudy with rain developing after midnight. A low of 64 degrees. Winds southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain is 70% over there in St. Paul, Minnesota, and rainfall near a quarter of an inch.
Okay, getting a little bit of nice rain tonight. Definitely, I feel like we need a little bit more rain. I could definitely use some more rain.
Yeah, I know. I could completely agree. And if you guys do have a little clear view of the sky tonight, make sure you take a look at the moon because it's supposed to be a full moon tonight.
100%, definitely some fun stuff. But we do have a lot of stuff going on throughout the day today. Starting off right after this, from 12 to 1 p.m., we have the TwinsBingo 25-cent cards. We got 10 games to try and get a chance at that $1,385 jackpot, available in 52 balls or less to win.
Yeah, you'll also be taking home some lunchtime bingo points, which gets implemented into the Twiking zone. And we definitely had some shakeups just yesterday as moving up from unranked to 9th place. We got a juicy loser over at VFW Columbia Heights, now with 35,000 points, just barely passing up the in 10th place, staying in 10th place, Puts over at Knuckleheads Bar and Grill with 34,000 points. But the shakeups don't stop there.
No, they do not. But nice job to you, juicy loser, getting into the top 10. But meanwhile, in 7th and 6th place, we had a little switcheroo happening. Red over at American Legion Fridley dropping back to 7th place from 6th place, now at 71,000 points. Hopping in from 7th, taking Red's spot, it's Caribou now in 6th place. We're over at Cooper's Restaurant with 72,000 points, only 1,000 points ahead of Red.
Yeah, I mean, we may say Caribou is the highlight player of this week, as I've seen Caribou in every single lunchtime that I've been a part of.
I agree.
Really, really good stuff. But you only need to go one spot ahead of Caribou to get to our next shakeup, as fifth place player got bumped back from, the 4th place player got bumped back to 5th place, and that was Mikey Wins over at Steve O's with 83,000 points. Moving up from 5th into 4th, we got big-time player Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven, now with 87,000 points. Both of them racing to trying to get to that 100,000 point club first.
Hey, awesome stuff to Nan, getting in ever closer to the 100,000 point club for sure. But we had another switcheroo happening in the top 3 of the standings. Scrub Eye in 3rd place now over at VFW Blaine with 106,000 points. Taking his spot, coming in from 3rd. Sin Bob over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 116,000 points on the season. Nice job to you, Sin Bob, trying to reclaim 1st place.
I mean, 3,000 points behind the #1 player now.
That's right. And 3,000 points ahead. Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park has 119,000 points now in 1st place.
Yeah, but if you take a look at it, pretty much every day that I've been keeping track of this, since Sinbob has shot up with these points, it's been only like each day Sinbob gets enough points to pass up Loser Dave's current standings, but then Loser Dave just gets enough wins to be able to maintain that 1st place spot. So we'll see if he can hold on to it, as he's a big-time player, but Sinbob also another big-time player.
Very true. They've both been super consistent this season. I mean, that's why they're the top 2 right now. But we do have some location standings to take a look at, and we got some movement happening in here too. A tie being broken up right off the bat. In 10th place, dropping out of 9th, it's Floppy Crappy over at Pokegama Township, 40,000 points now. And of course, taking 9th place all on themselves now, it's Cooper's Restaurant over at Egan with 49,000 points. 9,000 point lead, not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, they just 2 days ago came into the standings from unranked, and now passing up the Floppy Crappie, definitely some big-time stuff for them. But there's also some other close races in here that we'd like to talk about, as we got that nice race between Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids, who's only about 5,000 points behind the 7th place player, there. I mean, location, Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent. Miniger Sports Hub, 67,000 points. Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, 62,000 points.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to Miniger Sports Hub for now holding the lead, but Carboni's Pizza, like you said, not too far behind. Other than that, we got a pretty close race in 5th and 4th. VFW Blaine only about 7,000 points behind Poppers in Virginia in 4th place. That's also a pretty close race in the top 5 to take a look at. But the top 3 have stayed the same. 3rd place is Corky's Bar in South Haven, 195,000 points.
You see them getting into the 200,000 point club today?
Oh, yeah. I could definitely see that happening.
I agree.
Yeah,
I think it's happening today.
Yeah. Okay, Corky's Bar in South Haven, only 5,000 points away from the 200,000 point club, but already in that club. 2nd place is American Legion Fridley with 231,000 points. And with a really nice lead, to be honest, in 1st place, almost in the next club, wow. VFW Spring Lake Park, 291,000 points. 60,000 points ahead and only 9,000 points away from 300,000.
Yeah, I felt like at the beginning of this week, American Legion Fridley was only about 10,000 points behind VFW Spring Lake Park. And VFW Spring Lake Park, each day we come in and update these standings, they just keep on separating. Really, really cool stuff. And that's why they're the reigning champions in these standings. And we'll see if they can get back-to-back. But we are listening to a really good ETAB game. One of my favorite sounds, a bachelorette party. You guys can pick out your different character, which is super fun, as well as check out that bonus round where you can win some really, really good cash. But you know, if bachelorette party isn't quite your style, we have so many different games that you can play.
Oh, that's right. Over 50. Yes. Not exactly 50. We have over 50 different charitable ETAB games you guys can try to get a chance at. You can play any of them anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All of these games have small bets between 50 cents and $5. And, of course, awesome bonus and free play rounds on top of all that. So let me check them out. Let us know which one is your favorite. We do like...
What's your favorite?
Ooh. I think right now, like off the top of my head, Penguins Palooza.
Okay, yeah. That's I feel like that one, it will go through spurts of being highlighted, and then people will just kind of forget about it for a little bit.
No,
Penguin Palooza, a great game out there. I'm going to do the Extreme Lounge of Diesel Freaks.
Oh, okay, yeah, I do like the Extreme Diesel Freaks, because Diesel Freaks is already extreme in its own right, and then you just kind of take it to the next level.
Exactly. And I'm always just a fan of the Diesel Freak games. But our live bingo games, we got some bingo coming after that Twins bingo that runs from 1 to 4, and that's the Jackpot 125-cent edition. The mega prize is sitting at $25,000. You take home in 43 balls or less. The major prize just clicked up yesterday from 48 to 49 balls or less. You can take home $1,335. And that minor prize, you talked about it, it clicks up all the time. Every $50, it clicks up 4 balls, and it's currently sitting at $21.47. And you can take it home in 52 balls or less.
Awesome stuff. So definitely come on out for that bingo from 1 to 4 today. But right afterwards, we got some more bingo to throw at you guys, because we got 2 games of Lucky 4 bingo, 23 games of Skull bingo, and they all glob together to form our happy hour live stream. It's some awesome stuff. Definitely come on out tonight, because in that first game of Lucky 4 bingo, over $27,000 is available on that jackpot. Some crazy stuff. And then after you get a chance at that one, you get the mega jackpot right off the bat. Then you get the major jackpot and then the mini jackpot. And if you don't get any of those, or if one of them ends up slipping out of our grasp, all the ones that are not won will be moving into the second game of Lucky 4 bingo right at 6 p.m. after all 23 games of Skull bingo.
Yeah, those Skull bingo prizes, though, are nothing to, they're just really, really good prizes, as the coverall is $63,021. We highlighted it, but I'd love to highlight it twice. 50 balls or less to take home $63. You won't want to miss out on that. The large frame, not too shabby, $8,750. 43 balls or less to win, and a line prize of $50 that you can take home in 10 balls or less. And that line prize, it grows so quickly, and it goes goes out all the time. I mean, I think you guys gave out, what, 3 or 4 different line prizes during just last happy hour?
I think it was 3. It was a surprising amount. I couldn't believe it. And plus, we only played during that kind of 2-hour span. So it was pretty crazy stuff because normally during the...
Yeah, you played 3 games. 2 of them weren't able to make the jackpot list, with Barney00 over at Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids taking $495 and $559 going out to T-Bone over at Rooster's Bar and Grill. But then the one player that was able to make the list was DD and TL over at Riverbend Bar Grill, who took home $989. Not a bad happy hour.
No, not bad at all. It was pretty active, to be honest. Definitely a lot of play trying to get at that coverall, and plus the line prize was like really nice off the bat, so that helped a lot.
I think it was like $800 from the get-go, which was super fun.
Yeah, and they ended up winning it on the first game.
Oh, so that DDLT and LT was able to take that one home. And everyone taking home some wins during those games are earning points towards our happy hour standings. Now, our happy hour standings haven't been updated yet, but we are super excited to get those Skull Bingo points into these standings. We've been keeping track of them diligently, and once we get these in, the shakeups are going to be crazy.
It's going to be insane. So definitely some crazy stuff, but we'll just go through what do you want to go through the top 5 real quick, just to kind of take a look at who was like kind of near the top of the standings. That's the most chances of sticking around.
Exactly. I mean, all these players super tight knit. There's only a 3,000 point gap between this 5th player and the 10th place tie that's there.
Insane.
And so, I mean, shakeups
could be anywhere.
Could be anywhere. But 5th place, we got Chica over at Willie McCoy's of Andover, who has 13,000 points. 15,000 points for the 4th place player, Billany, over at VFW Blaine. 3rd place is O'Lars over at Anavia Vets Club with 17,000 points. 2nd place is Brother Nate over at Carboni's Pizza Sports Bar Burnsville with 20,000 points. And with 38,000 points, this is the one player I'm pretty confident will be staying in these standings. And that is Funk over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. Really, really good stuff for that number 1 player currently in the happy hour standings.
100%. So definitely some good stuff. But we got the top 5 for the locations to get into as well. Starting it off in 5th was Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop. They ended off those standings with 26,000 points. 4th place was American Legion Fridley with 33,000 points. 3rd place is VFW Spring Lake Park with 44,000 points. 2nd place is Anamia Vets Club with 46,000 points. And another location that I honestly would not be too surprised to see still in 1st place going into the updated standings is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. They have 80,000 points, almost double 2nd place.
Well, I mean, they're a big-time happy hour location. As when I originally first came to work at Pilot, I think they won the first 2 seasons getting 1st place when I was here. Just a top-tier location that's always competing for spots in each of our standings top 10s.
No, 100%. So definitely some good stuff. But, of course, right after we're done competing during that crazy happy hour, we got right afterwards some Skull Bingo $1 cards being thrown at you guys. Kind of the continuation of the happy hour.
Oh, yeah. So any jackpots that have grown during the happy hour, any of them that have went out or anything like that. So there should be some crazy shakeups to whatever money amount that is going out during that Skull Bingo 6 to 10 time. But what's great about Skull Bingo is the ball counts never change.
That's right. So you'll still have the same chances whether or not the jackpots went out during happy hour, or, if they didn't. And if they didn't, I mean, good stuff for you guys from 6 to 10 for sure. But, of course, typically during that time from 6 to 10 p.m., we have our PGL specialty nights every Tuesday and Wednesday. A lot of awesome stuff going on during that time. But starting off the week, every single Tuesday, the biggest gaming night of the week is MegaSota Game Night. It starts at 6:40 like it does every Tuesday. Got a lot of awesome PGL games during that time, including a Jackpot Jungle finale, the $1 edition this time around. And on the coverall jackpot and 54 balls or less to win, you can win $28,000 before anyone gets enrolled. But we have a new finale for our other PGL.
Yeah, Wipeout Blackout last night. Last night was when we did it. I don't know. I for some reason I heard you say tonight, but last night was it. From 7 to 9 every single Wednesday, we have TwinsWinsDay. It's super, super fun, and you guys can take home a bunch of PGL points with me and Jordy during that night. But you want to be signed up at PGL.world to earn those points. We got some great players that just got signed up at PGL.world to get that insider information, monthly newsletter, and earn points on those PGL nights. And that's Harley Girl, Jekka, Joe, Go Joe, Clyde 0928, Priscilla, L Metro, Crusher, E-Payment, CK Minnesota 03, Becky T, Ward T, Brother, JM Bash 21, Just Meg, Cam Da Bam, Nelly, Coolio 17, Ashley S, Fensky 505, Angel Ma, Brady 732, Charlie U, Vodka Queen, and Lori.
Nice. I definitely respect the Vodka Queen.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff. Shakeups in our PGL standings, though, from last night. It was a bunch of shakeups. Getting bumped back from 8th into 10th, we got Panda at the roadside. Getting bumped back from 7th and 9th, we got Sarah Honey at VFW Austin. Moving all the way up from not ranked into 8th place, we got Buck over at Rustic Saloon. Getting bumped back from 6th into 7th, we got Diesel at Eagle St. James. Getting bumped back from 4th into 6th, we got Sloppy at Malone's Bar and Grill. Getting bumped back from 3rd into 5th, we got Devoided at the roadside. Moving from unranked all the way to 4th place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford. Getting bumped back from 2nd into 3rd, we got Keys over at Clearwater Corners. And shooting all the way up from 5th and being the final shakeup in these player standings. From 5th into 2nd, we got Bergar over at the Rusty Nail Thief River Falls. Our current #1 player was able to hold on to it, and that's for Get You D at Eagles Austin.
Crazy stuff. It's probably been the most competitive this PGL standings have been in a while.
Yeah.
Listen to today. But so for the location standings, we got falling from 8th to 10th, Corner Pocket and Rice. And then up next, falling from 7th to 9th, it's American Legion Fridley. 8th, coming out of the standings, Clancy's on Island Lake and Park Rapids. And formerly in 9th place, now in 7th, is Rusty Nail Thief River Falls. 6th place standing on their own, but actually no shakeups happening in the top 6 at all.
Yeah,
That's
our
crazy.
#1 location stayed there, and now it's Poppers in Virginia. If you guys want to hear the rest of those standings, either check out our Facebook page, which we keep up to date with all of our information, or just come out for Twins Bingo. That's going to be coming to you guys in just 10 minutes from now. But while you guys are waiting, remember that you guys are playing Pilot Games, and you're supporting different charities. And Pepper over at Moose Lodge Wait Park was doing just that and took home a huge prize of $35,894 over the weekend. And they're supporting the Moose Lodge 1400 Wait Park, and they're a fraternal program and community service within their lodge and chapter, doing great stuff around your guys' community.
100%. But of course, remember, whenever you guys play Pilot Games, your community wins. We'll see you in about 10 minutes.
See ya.
Hey guys, over the past weekend we ended up giving out 9 jackpots over the weekend, and that is an awesome weekend in Season 12, and I can't wait to talk about these winners.
Oh yeah, but the first one that went out on Friday went out to Rondo over at Patrick's on 3rd, taking home $845.10.
Nicely done. Next up we had Gio on Friday over at Bleachers, taking home $1,195.
Yeah, good job. We also had Hooey over at Outtakes, taking home $1,120.
That's right, and then Saturday got started off right with the largest jackpot of the weekend, going out to Bliss over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, taking home $6,175.
Then we had Why Not Me Q over at Boulder Tap House Rochester, taking home $924.
Nicely done. And then finishing out Saturday, we had Teresa Jim over at Chanticleer Pizza Maple Grove, taking home $765.
Well, to start off Sunday, we had Betty over at Manana Hilltop Tavern, taking home $3,789.
Nicely done. Next up, we had Rock's Gym over at Adagio's, taking home $886.
Yeah, and the final jackpot of these lovely 9 jackpots we gave out was Vicky over at Otter Tail Supper Club, taking home $1,822. And make sure you guys come out for our live bingo that runs from 12 all the way till 10 o'clock, 7 days a week. We love giving out these jackpots, and hopefully we can see your name get added to this list. Hey guys, and we love our Twins bingo that runs during lunchtime from 12 to 1 every single day. And we have a crazy standings with all those players that have been earning points during that lunchtime.
Absolutely, so hopping right into the player standings. In 10th place, we got Juicy Loser over at VFW Columbia Heights with 30,000 points. Then in 9th, we got T-Bone over at Poppers with 33,000, both 44,000 points. In 8th place, we have Caribou over at Cooper's Restaurant. 7th place, it's with Tez over at Poppers with 46,000, but with 71,000 points. In 6th place, it's Red at American Legion Fridley. 5th place, it's with Nan over at Corky's Bar in South Haven with 76,000 points. Then in 4th place, it's Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 81,000 points. But with 84,000 points right ahead of him in 3rd place, it's Sinbob over at Corky's Bar in South Haven. 2nd place, it's with Grub-Eye over at VFW Blaine with 93,000. And then with 94,000 in 1st place, it is Loser Dave.
Yeah, definitely a great player standings. But into the location side, in 10th place, we got Roosevelt Bar in Eveleth with 33,000 points. With 35,000 points in 9th place, we got the Floppy Crappie over at Pocagama Township. 8th place is Miniger's Sports Hub in La Crescent with 45,000 points. With 62,000 points in 7th place, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. 6th place is Our Place on 3rd and Faribault with 63,000 points. With 105,000 points in 5th place, we got VFW Blaine. 4th place is Poppers in Virginia with 121,000 points. With 140,000 points in 3rd place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven. 2nd place is American Legion Fridley with 214,000 points. and with 227,000 points in first. Hey guys, and we are here for some we're in the Cup of Joe studio. We're trying to do a little bit of Twins Bingo. You guys just have about 30 seconds to get enrolled in this game, so make sure you guys are getting enrolled and press and play while we have Scotty beam us over to the Twin studio. And Scotty, beam us up. Alrighty. Thank you, Scotty. Or
man.
Or it could be Ben. I guess Ben, since he's the producer on this broadcast,
Yeah.
he beamed us up over to the Twins studio.
Really helping us out here.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh dang! I got your legs now.
Oh, maybe not. He might still be celebrating his 21st a little bit.
That would. I always found it funny whenever people like Star Trek jokes about switching body parts and stuff like that.
Oh,
Always
yeah.
super funny. We do got some prizes that balls are dropping for this game number 1 of Twins Bingo. We got a line prize of $7, a large M of $7, and a coverall prize of $1,434. And we're streaming live to you guys on the Pilot TV, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both YouTube Live and Twitch.
Oh, yeah, and speaking of those shiny new Pilot TVs, we just got a bunch of them installed at a couple of new locations, including Municipal Liquor Store Moose Lake, Sidewinders, Polar Bar, as well as Roddy's Bar. And we had another location yesterday that got a new TV just as me and John were on air.
Oh.
And that was actually some breaking news that we had gotten.
Yeah, I would love to hear about that. Ben said he's always beaming people up. And so
Yeah.
I'm guessing the new Jordan Peele movie is just about a misunderstanding with Ben.
That would make a lot of sense.
I think it is. We do have a line prize going out to getting split between Caribou as well as Swanson's. Caribou's over at Egan Arms Public House and Swanson over at our place on 3rd. Now we're working on a $7 large M.
Oh, yeah, and hot off the press, we had a new Pilot TV that got installed yesterday over at Myrtle Lake Resort. Definitely some awesome stuff.
Good stuff. Definitely exciting to see those new Pilot TVs go out, and we always like seeing new ones get out there as well. We did have some jackpots go out yesterday. We gave out 3 different jackpots yesterday, meaning we've given out 25 jackpots over the last 7 days and 128 jackpots during this season 12.
Ooh, that is crazy. That Wednesday started off with Double D and TL over at Riverbend's Bar and Grill, taking home $969.
Yeah, good job. That was one of those line prizes that you were able to give out during the happy hour broadcast. As you guys gave out 3 different line prizes during that happy hour, but the only one to get over the $600 mark was DD and TL. The next jackpot went out to Mama Dukes over at Mama T's Castle Tap, who took home $994, as well as taking home the small jackpot in Vikings victory during our Twins Wednesday.
Dang, that is crazy. But we do have a large M. That's going out to Cindy over at American Legion Monticello, taking home $7 on that large M. Good job to Cindy.
We did click over on that coverall to an $11 must go, so make sure you guys are getting enrolled to the next game as that jackpot is going to continue to grow.
Oh, yeah, but we had one more jackpot that went out on our Wednesday, and that went out to Simo over at VFW Hoyt Lakes, taking him the largest jackpot of the day, taking him $1,222.
We do have a winner on this coverall. Loser Dave, the #1 player in our lunchtime standings over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home $11. Good job, Loser Dave. But I've said Simo in a different way, like pretty much every time I've seen it.
Simo?
I've said Simo, Simo, as well as Samo. So one of the more confusing names that we've gotten there, but good job to Samo getting the win on that one. We do have a great new E-Tab game that we need to talk about, though, as you guys get enrolled into this game number 2 of Twins Bingo, and that's lots of loons. Check out the loons bonus and try and win the biggest prizes.
Oh, yeah, who doesn't want to see a lot of loons? But if you guys want to see a preview of that E-Tab game, go give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. You just got to search up Pilot Games and you'll see our logo. That way you'll be able to see weekly bingo schedules, event details, reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and so much more, including previews of the E-Tabs when they're about to release.
Yeah, you can see that preview of lots of loons on that Facebook page. Definitely a great thing.
Oh, yeah. You can also click that website link on our Facebook page. That has our link tree where you can see links to bar locations, all of our social media, and so much more.
Yeah, we love our Facebook page. Just keeping you up to date with everything that you may need to know. As well as, you can see that lots of loons. See if you'd like to check it out.
Yeah.
I think it's bird hunting themed. I haven't gotten any a chance to like test run the game or anything like that. So I don't know too much about it. But I would guess that it's a bird hunting game. And have you done any bird hunting throughout your life?
Oh, just a little bit. I've done like turkey hunting here.
Turkey hunting? Okay,
Yeah.
I've never done that.
Yeah, you get to have like a little call on you and stuff, and it's
Really?
pretty fun. And you just kind of like, and turkeys aren't that bright, so you kind of just like sit behind like something like really small, and then you just kind of wait for them to pop out, and then you.
Yeah, actually, my first hunting that I ever did was quail hunting.
Oh.
Yeah, I did it down in Georgia. Did quail hunting, and my grandpa always had hunting dogs, and so we took his dog out, and me, my dad, and my grandpa, we all went out, and then we'd go shoot a few quail, then go eat it for dinner and everything like that, and it was super, super tasty.
Oh yeah, doing like turkey was fun. I haven't shot any. This is gonna sound weird. I haven't shot anything that was like actually like flying and moving. Unless it was like those like clay targets.
Yeah, I don't. I would guess that I didn't shoot anything that was moving. I don't know. I was so young when it happened, and so. But there was definite times where it was like up in a tree, and I saw it get shot and that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, those were always a lot of fun.
I find bird hunting a lot more entertaining.
Yeah.
Like I really enjoy the ones where you get to move around.
Exactly.
Hunting, like bird hunting, rabbit hunting, those kinds of things where you walk with the dog kind of thing. I can't stand just sitting up in a deer blind all silent for 5 hours.
I just really can't do it all that well. I did it when I was like younger. I haven't gone like deer hunting as like a adult in a long time.
Yeah.
It's just something I haven't done yet because like I just don't have like the patience to just sit around.
No, and it's just a lot of time. It's a commitment to go do it.
You really do.
And some people, I feel like it's like their alone space though. Like
that's
I think
like their
a lot
time.
like it's like a relaxing time where they just get to sit there, nobody else is around, and they just get to enjoy seeing the morning come up kind of thing, and just seems I could see the appeal to that.
Yeah,
as well.
I could see enjoying deer hunting if I got to do what my dad's friend does. My dad's friend, he has a property, and he just he has a lazy boy that he just opens up his window. He chills in his lazy boy, and he's got like a straight line.
That is really entertaining. Well, definitely check out our newest hunting-themed E-Tab game, Lots of Loons. But also stick around for all of our live bingo, as we're going to be running this Twins bingo all the way till 1 o'clock with a really great drop out on the line of $1,475. But we got a winner.
Oh, yeah, we got Oswald over at American Legion Forest Lake taking home that $8 line prize, getting us ready for that $8 large M.
Oh, yeah, but after that Twins bingo, we're going to be getting into from 1 to 4 jackpot 125 cent edition. It's got a mega prize of $25,000. You take home in 43 balls or less. A major prize of $1,335. You take home in 49 balls or less. And then that minor prize is sitting at $21.47. You can take home in 52 balls or less. But every $50 on that minor prize, it clicks up 4 balls until it hits that $150 mark. The money keeps on growing, but it caps off that ball count at 64 balls or less.
Oh, yeah, but that makes it the perfect run-up for our happy hour stream. We start that off at 4 o'clock with that first game of Lucky 4 Bingo. You guys get that first stab at over $27,000. But if you guys are unable to get it in that first shot, you guys have another shot at 6 o'clock. But before you guys get that second shot at 6 o'clock, there are 23 games of Skull Bingo right in between. And these are the $1 cards where you guys will be going after that line prize. Starting off the day at $50. You guys can always take that home in 10 balls or less. That large frame is starting off the day at $8,750. You guys can always take that home in 43 balls or less. Yeah, that one's climbing up really quick considering we had just recently given it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then to end it all off, we have that coverall prize. It is sitting nicely at $63,021.45. You guys can always take that home in 50 balls or less. But you guys definitely want to be checking that out tonight because, yeah, that jackpot might not be staying around too long.
Yeah, definitely great stuff there. And even after that happy hour, you'll get some more Skull Bingo action. If any of those jackpots go out or if they grow a bit, don't worry. That ball count is staying the same as the coverall is always 50 balls or less. The large frame is always 43 balls or less. And the line prize is always 10 balls or less. So definitely get your fill of Skull Bingo.
Oh, yeah, especially because usually in between those times,
it's usually a little mixed up. But before we talk about those
Yes.
times, we do have a winner on that large M. It is Red over at American Legion Fridley, taking home $8 on that large M. And then we have Webb over at Miniger Sports Hub, taking home $12 on that Musco coverall prize. Good job to all of our winners in that second game of Skull Bingo.
Yeah, but you were about to get into a little bit of those specialty night
Oh,
games.
yeah.
And we love those interruptions. Only happens 2 nights a week where you guys can earn those PGL points.
Oh, yeah, we start that off with the biggest gaming night with MegaSota Game Night. That starts off at 6:40 every single Tuesday for you guys. Tony and Nikki take the helm, win you guys through a ton of PGL action, including an extra game of Skull Bingo, just spreading a little in the mix there. But at the tail end of the night, there's a Jackpot Jungle Grand Finale. We're in 54 balls or less. You could take home $28,095. Definitely something you guys want to be checking out with our MegaSota Game Night.
You should also check out our TwinsWinsDay. It just happened last night, and it happens 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. Play a bunch of PGL game action as well, and some huge jackpots that are on the line in that one. We gave out 2 over $600 jackpots just during yesterday's TwinsWinsDay, so don't miss out on next Wednesday. Take home some great prizes, as well as try out that new grand finale that we've had, which is replace Jackpot Jungle with 2 games of the great Wipeout Blackout.
Ooh, yeah, definitely something to try out, especially because it's a nice little switch up. Definitely check out with our TwinsWinsDay.
Oh, yeah. Love Wipeout Blackout. Love all of our games that we play during that TwinsWinsDay. You guys got 1 minute and 50 seconds to get enrolled in this one. But I saw Oswald get the win in that game number 2, and it made me start thinking of Oscorp, the from Spider-Man. And what do you think? Because Oscorp is such a huge part of the whole entire Spider-Man series and how it affects the world of Spider-Man and everything like that. Do you think Stark Industries is going to end up being like the Oscorp of the MCU?
I'm really hoping not, because they're making everything connected to to Stark Industries.
Yes, I know.
So if Doctor Doom is like some estranged ex-Stark employee, I'm gonna be a little upset.
No,
Mysterio was. I was like, okay, hold on now. Mysterio is.
So what would you rather it be like?
I feel like they should go back with the original version of Doctor Doom, where it was the Reed Richards experiment.
Yes.
And then things go haywire, and he gets left there.
I forgot, how does Spider-Man get his powers in the Tom Holland Spider-Man?
We're not told about that.
We're not told about it.
But we know that it's a spider bite.
A spider bite.
It's always going to be a spider bite.
But they never
told. They just skipped over doing it because going over his original backstory because it had just been done twice within the past 20 years.
Yeah. So do you think the spider bite? Where do you think the spider bite comes from?
I'm guessing it was probably the same thing, probably a school field trip or something. But we haven't seen.
Do you think it's at Stark though?
We haven't seen Oscorp get mentioned in this yet.
Yeah, we did.
It's so weird.
Yeah, we did. Green Goblin tried to find Oscorp when he was in the newest movie, and he couldn't find Oscorp.
Yeah.
And it was weird for him because he was like, Oscorp doesn't exist here, kind of thing.
Yeah, I wonder where. Maybe it was it was how Miles Morales got bit in Into the Spider-Verse.
How does he get bit in that one?
He's in a random alleyway. Not alleyway. He's in it was when him and do you remember when him and his uncle go and do the graffiti painting?
Yes.
And he goes to check it back out, and he goes there, and it's just in that little subway area.
Interesting. I wouldn't like that. I like the whole entire he goes to a scientific building and it's some crazy experiment
in
that's
the
happened.
first two.
Yeah, I really enjoy that story.
Yeah.
That's the plot line of the Spider-Man series.
I wonder where he would have gotten bitten then.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. I don't know where he would have.
Yeah, exactly. So it's interesting stuff. But we are now in this game number 3 of Twins Bingo. We got a $7 line prize, $7 large M, and a great jackpot on the line as well. But we got a winner.
Oh, yeah, we got a couple of them. We got Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park and Grace Decky over at the Sunset Grill. They'll be splitting up that $7 line prize.
Yeah, but as you guys are getting after these other prizes.
Oh, Oswald being the Penguin.
Oh, yeah, that would have never connected with me. The Penguin's name being Oswald, he's the Penguin, kind of thing. I didn't even know his name was Oswald, to be honest.
I didn't think so either. I was thinking about Oswald from Backyardigans, maybe? Is that what?
I don't know.
Oswald the Penguin from
know.
I bet if we look up, he said the full name. Oswald Cobblepot. Okay, let's look this up.
That is the Penguin. That is really funny.
Oswald Cobblepot. Oh yeah, he is.
Ah,
That is the penguin.
That's really.
That's actually one I didn't know.
Yeah, no, I didn't. Well, thank you for increasing my superhero knowledge, which is already too expansive.
Yeah.
And I'm not proud of it. We do have some great national days to get into, though, as we got Global Kinetic Sand Day. Every year on August 11th, Global Kinetic Sand Day celebrates the magical, fun sand that is oddly satisfying. You can put it down, squish it, mix it, slice it, and mold kinetic sand into any shape you want. The creative possibilities are endless. Made with natural sand, you can feel the flow through your fingers, also with real sand, but without the mess.
Definitely some awesome stuff. I remember when they had like something like that, like called Moon Sand, that was out. And actually, one of the employees here had like a big stand with it. It was Nick, and we all used to go to Nick's house and play with like the moon sand.
Moon sand was awesome.
Yeah.
That's definitely it was iconic during our childhood.
Especially all those like colors that they had. It was awesome.
Yeah, I don't think I had much moon sand as a kid though. So
No, I never actually got it
upsetting.
purchased for me, but Nick had it.
That's
we used to always go to
really
Nick's
cool.
house.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, Nick is one of our developers for Pilot Games, and so it used to be neighbors with Nick, and so you guys played with kinetic sand. That's really funny. We do have a large M going out to Caribou, and a $11 coverall must-go prize going out to Caribou, as well as Okie and Greg O.
Oh, yeah. Good job to all of our winners in that game of Skull Bingo. But make sure you guys are getting enrolled for the next one, because that coverall prize is going on to the next one.
Yeah, should be some great stuff. But love kinetic sand and all the fun stuff that you can do with it.
Oh, yeah. It definitely was like, I feel like it was on par with like all the other like really fun like sculpting things that you could like, but like it wasn't as dangerous because it didn't mess anything up. Did you ever play with like silly putty as a kid?
Silly putty.
It used to come
yes,
like
I
that.
did,
It
but
came
I
like
can't
that
remember
red
what
egg.
it is. Yes,
It was like that putty that was like incredibly sticky.
Yeah.
You could like mold stuff.
And it would always get just so filthy by the end of the day that you were playing with it.
Yeah. Well, one time when I was in kindergarten, I had gotten some silly putty for some reason. I don't know how. And I guess I had like I was like squishing with it, and I guess I had dropped it, and like I ended up sitting on it, and I had ruined my parents' like several $1,000 couch.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. I definitely.
I never got another thing of silly putty again.
Oh, yeah.
So when Moon Sand came out, that was like a no.
They were like, "No, you are not getting this. You're gonna have sand all over the place."
Yeah.
That is hilarious. Definitely some great stuff there. Happy Global Kinetic Sand Day. We're going to get into our next national day, though, as you guys got 1 minute and 25 seconds to get enrolled in game number 4 of Twins Bingo.
Oh, yeah. In this next national day, pardon me, it's based around food, so you know we're going to be happy with that. It is National Raspberry Bombay Day. National Raspberry Bombay Day on August 11th recognizes this tantalizing frozen dessert. A Raspberry Bombay creates a beautiful finale to any summer meal. The dessert will be the centerpiece of your meal and taste delicious as well.
Yeah, definitely some cool stuff, as it has a crazy look to it.
Whoa.
That's
awesome looking.
Yeah, just a regular Bombay is a traditional French dessert referred to as a Bombay glacé, made with ice cream or sherbet and a mixture of custard and fruit.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting
Definitely.
word too. I don't know how to say that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks really good. It kind of reminds me of those do you remember those circle cakes that they used to sell on the like the as seen on TV ads?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they like where you could like have like the baseball cake and stuff.
Yes.
Kind of reminds me of that, the way it's like shaped.
Yeah, definitely. I can completely agree with that one. I'm trying to figure out if we can find a breakdown of the pronunciation of Bombay, but I can't seem to find it. So happy bomb. That may be what it is. Raspberry bomb. Whatever it is, make sure you guys are having it on today, as it looks absolutely delicious.
Oh yeah, definitely does.
Next up on our National Day list is National Sons and Daughters Day. National Sons and Daughters Day on August 11th brings parents and their children together for quality time. On this day, be the joys of your life.
Oh, yeah, definitely a really fun one. Maybe a good day to ask your parents for a little bit of cash.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't
I
know.
mean, I can't hang
Yeah.
out with them, so I mean,
Yeah.
celebrate it on today by
It's
you know.
like, hey, like, I'm really busy, but you want to, like, help celebrate National Sons and Daughters Day by, like, sending me, like, $20?
No, I got some good family quality time over this weekend as I got
Yeah.
to go down to go visit them and celebrate my brother's 21st birthday.
Oh,
The
that must have been hectic.
Producer Ben it was actually we were celebrating his birthday and it was a super fun time. Played a lot of games as well as got out there because they're down there in Florida. Got to go
Yeah.
enjoy that summer heat. We do have a $7 line prize going out to Daver over at American Legion Fridley. Good job, Daver.
Must have been a fun time.
Oh,
going on the the ocean and stuff.
Yeah,
with all
being
that.
out there
Yeah.
on a boat, being able just to enjoy getting a lot of sun rays. I got a
Yeah.
little more burnt than I was hoping, and so
That's how it always goes.
Oh yeah, but I think I was a little smarter than Jordy.
Oh,
She
yeah.
stayed out in the sun after getting burnt, where I went into like full you know when you get burnt and you put the towel fully over the shoulders and the head to make sure that it
Yeah.
doesn't beam
And you
down
kind of
on
look
top
like that
of
guy
you.
selling sundials in Hercules.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So that's how I was during the second half of our boat trip day,
Yeah,
just
that's
because I was like,
smart.
I do not want to get this burnt out here today.
Come back looking like Larry the Lobster.
Like I was like, I don't want to be. I just don't want to peel. That
Yeah.
is the one thing. Is like I was like, I don't want to have my skin peel. I don't like it.
last summer I got hit bad.
Ooh,
I remember that.
It's always the worst when that happens. And
Yeah.
you're a person who like never peels.
Yeah, I don't even usually get like sunburn. Even.
Yeah, and so when you had to deal with that may have been the first time in a few years that you've had
Yeah.
to deal with it.
It was like the first. It was like one of the first times I've ever like peeled, and I was like, wow, this is terrible. We got producer Ben checking in, letting us know that Ian, when he had the towel over his head, he looked like a chump.
What are you gonna listen to the sun? Let him tell you what to do?
You're gonna listen to the sun? The ball of fire
That's
in
just
the
gonna
sky?
gaslight me into thinking that I'm just like that I'm just a
Immune
wimp.
to the sun.
I'm a wimp for not
Yeah.
going out in the sun and getting my skin more burnt.
As Ben walks out in like a full coat of like just like sunscreen.
No, Ben doesn't care. He's now down there in Florida. I feel like his skin is adapted. We do have some winners though on this game, as we have Cons at the well taking up $7 on that large M, and $11 going out to Just Me over at VFW Spring Lake Park. And Just Me was able to name it and claim it and didn't split it with anybody else.
Wow, honestly, good job to Just Me. You don't really see that one often.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff in this game number 4. We're about to get enrolled into a game number 5 with that jackpot still growing into this next game. Should be some really, really fun stuff.
Yeah, apparently Ben got a little more burn than he would have liked on his 21st.
Oh yeah, he may be feeling it now. It might have caught back up to him.
Yeah.
And he even is stating that he looks like a lobster right now.
That's actually glad to see. Producer just looking like a lobster
Yeah,
behind
exactly,
the screen. We'll never
exactly.
know though, sadly.
I know. Ben, send us pictures.
Yeah, let us know.
Let us see. We do have two.
Like rubber bands on his hands.
Just him in their pool out in the backyard with rubber bands around his hands.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. We got 1 minute and 50 seconds to get enrolled in this next game, and we got $1,545 on that jackpot. So make sure you guys continue to get enrolled and press play, as we got a little bit funnier of a national day up next.
Oh yeah, this one is an interesting one. It is National Presidential Joke Day. National Presidential Joke Day is observed annually on August 11th. Definitely an interesting one. I'm guessing is making joke about previous presidents.
Yeah, and actually on this day, I would like to check out a little bit more about this. They had some funny moments for presidents. And the first one is everyone loves hot dogs. There's even a National Hot Dog Day. However, when the President of the United States serves them to the King and Queen of England, things might become awkward. In 1939, President Franklin D. Roosevelt hosted a good old-fashioned wiener roast when King George V and Queen Elizabeth visited the U.S. in 1939.
Wow, could you imagine like having like prestigious guests like that, and you just like,
You're like, we're gonna have a grill out like in the back
Yeah.
of the White House kind of
At least
thing.
it's better than like Franklin D. Roosevelt coming up. It's like, hey, I just nuked some hot dogs. You guys want some?
Yeah, that is funny.
Like-
I mean, just serving. I couldn't with a straight face serve the king and queen of England hot dogs.
I mean, honestly, do you think it was really like that, that much of like a quick bad food back then?
Like, I'm sure it wasn't a horrible thing for him to do, but it was definitely like not what the king and queen are used to eating.
Oh yeah, no,
Not at all.
they were probably upset.
They were like, "What is this that he's serving us?"
Oh, I want to.
Like, what was their reaction to that? As you're looking up more information about that event, we do have another funny moment. And in 1968, President Richard Nixon joined the set of Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In. While lacking sketch comedy ability, Nixon did give the nation a new catchphrase: "Sock it to me."
Oh man, that's a funny.
That is really funny.
Oh man, but I think I read more that they did a little bit more. But before we talk more about these funny presidential moments, we do have a couple winners with Tez over at Poppers and Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine. They'll be splitting up that $7 wine prize. Good job to both those players. But it looks like they might have been served on like interesting plates as well. Like something like close to like paper plates.
That is like a straight up cookout. Like
Yeah,
kind
that's like
of-
a picnic.
Like they had a straight up just regular, cookout kind of deal for the king and queen.
Yeah, it's like I can't believe that they actually did that.
That is so
Wow,
funny.
That's a really good one.
Here's a funny one that you see probably more often than you wish you could, and that's George H.W. Bush, who pledged in 1988, said in 1988, "Read my lips, no new taxes." 2 years later, Bush raised taxes.
Sounds right.
Sounds about right, yeah, for sure.
Let's see. Next up, sometimes the gaffes are vice presidential. At a Trenton, New Jersey spelling bee in 1992, Vice President Dan Quayle misspelled the word potato.
Leading our country.
Potato. It wasn't like a hard word like that. That's like max. Like if you're like stretch it, that's
I mean,
maybe 3
one of the
syllables.
most eaten foods in like the entire United States, in the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane. Those are definitely some funny moments. My favorite one being the cookout for the king and queen.
Yeah.
That is really funny stuff. We do have Simbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home that large M of $7 as we click past that coverall jackpot to an $11 must-go with Simbob one ball away. We'll see if they can get the double win.
Oh yeah, but we do have some Twins news for you guys. In the meantime, the Twins are currently 57-53. And the Dodgers extended their season-high winning streak to 10 games with an 8-5 victory over the Minnesota Twins on Wednesday night. Definitely some sad stuff to hear, but hey, we definitely put up a fight, getting in 5 runs during that time. But before we talk more about our Twins, we do have a winner with Sinbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven, taking him $11 on that must-go coverall prize as we start getting ready for the next game of Skull Bingo. But it should be all right with us taking that loss with the Dodgers. We'll be playing another California team pretty soon here. With tomorrow, the Twins are going to be facing off against the Angels, and we don't really have to worry too much. They do have Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout, but
The rest of the team
the rest of the team won't do anything else.
Yeah, you're a little bit of an Angels fan, so you got your finger on the dial with the Angels. And
I'm so upset with them all the time.
yeah, it's one of the most disappointing things because they have two. Like, if you're talking about like
Shohei Ohtani
arguably
is
one
arguably
and two,
Yeah.
like in MLB kind of thing.
currently Mike Trout is like one of the best players in the MLB.
Well, he's the best player of the past 15 years.
Yeah, and then Shohei Ohtani is like, people are saying like potentially greatest of all time. Just,
Oh, like he's
just
one-
on
he's
the
the-
basis that he can like throw like a like 100-mile-per-hour fastball.
Yeah, pitch as good as anybody else in the MLB kind of thing.
And they get like a 450-foot home run.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
No, he's a very complete player, and so I think he's currently right now like the one, if not the best, one of the best players in the entire MLB.
Yeah.
And so he's just super talented
Still not
duo.
worried about our Twins though.
No, not worried at all about for our Twins, as we got a lot more depth on our team, and we should be able to get the win. And you guys can get a little bit of Twins action by playing the great E-Tab game, Twins Win. It's great. Pick out a lucky batter in the Home Run Derby bonus round to see if you can win some Grand Slam prizes. But you can also get some Twins action by playing the game we got right here in front of us right now, the live Twins Bingo, as we got 1 minute and 20 seconds to get enrolled in this game number 6. And you guys also can take home some points towards our lunchtime standing called the Twiking Zone.
Oh, yeah, the player standings have been a little crazy recently. Actually, starting us off in 10th place, we have one of the rare players that are holding on to their spots. It's Putz over at Knuckleheads Bar and Grill with 34,000 points. In 9th place, previously unranked in these standings, we got Juicy Loser over at VFW Columbia Heights with 35,000 points. I have a theory that this is actually Loser Dave's other account.
Oh, no, they play at different locations. I saw Loser Dave playing at a different location than Juicy Loser. So
at the
same exact time.
Okay.
So I know that they're different.
Darn, that is sad to see. My theory was wrong. But next up in our standings in 8th place, we have Tez over at Poppers. We saw him getting some wins today. They have 49,000 points. In 7th place, previously in 6th, we have Red over at American Legion Fridley with 71,000 points. Shortly ahead in 6th place, previously in 7th, pushing Red back, we got Caribou over at Cooper's Restaurant with 72,000 points. In 5th place, previously in 4th, getting pushed back, we got Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 83,000 points. In 4th place, previously in 5th, we have Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 87,000 points. In 3rd place, starting off that 100,000 point club, it's Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine with 106,000 points. With 116,000 points in 2nd place, it's Sinbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven. And in 1st place, holding on to that spot, it is Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 119,000 points.
Definitely a great standings right there. And we're in this game number 6. A line prize of $8, large M $8, and a jackpot of $1,633. All earning you points towards this Twiking Zone. And on the location side of those standings, in 10th place, getting bumped back from 9th, we got the Floppy Crappie over at Pokegama Township with 40,000 points.
Oh, yeah, but we do have a winner. It is Smacker. Don't know him too well. It is Shooter's Saloon over at Eatery, taking home $8 on that line prize.
Yeah, definitely great stuff there, as we're now working on an $8 large M. But in 9th place, getting sole possession of 9th place, we got Cooper's Restaurant Egan with 49,000 points. With 62,000 points in 8th place, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards. 7th place is Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent with 67,000 points. With 78,000 points in 6th place, we got Our Place on 3rd and Faribault. And then we get into the 100,000 point club. As 5th place, we got VFW Blaine with 128,000 points. With 135,000 points in 4th place, we got Poppers in Virginia. 3rd place is Corky's Bar South Haven with 195,000 points. With 231,000 points in 2nd place, we got American Legion Fridley, and now closing in on the 300,000 point club. In 1st place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park with a whopping 291,000 points, trying to solidify themselves in that number 1 spot, and maybe trying to get that back-to-back championship, as they were just season 11 champions last season.
Man, that would be crazy if they kept that up. That would be some awesome stuff. But if you guys ever want to get away from our regularly scheduled bingo, we have a ton of E-Tab games you guys can check out. We're listening to a little bit of Bachelor Party right now. It's got everything that you would usually expect at a Bachelor Party. You know, you got the cool outfits, you got the martinis, and you got the fat dime in there.
Oh,
what else could you really
You can
need?
also pick out your different character that you can play as right before you get into the game. Super cool stuff there. As well as a great bonus round that you can take home some really good cash. We do have a winner, though.
Oh, yeah, we got Player over at Poppers, Virginia, taking home $8 on that large M. Good job to Player, as we might click over on this coverall prize, and yep, we will. We're going on to a $12 must-go, but we got a couple players only 2 balls away.
Oh, yeah, but we got 50 different Charitable E-Tab games, so there's one that will fit what you like to play, so definitely check them out. Play anytime and win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5, with awesome bonus and free play rounds as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely some awesome stuff, but we also have a little bit of music history to get into. But before we get into that, we have Tez over at Poppers, Virginia, taking home that coverall prize of $12. Good job to you, Tez, and all of our winners in that game of Skull Bingo.
Twins bingo.
Oh,
Yeah,
Skull.
I'll tell you what's even funnier is you said it earlier in the broadcast, and I just was like, okay, he just messed up. I'm not going to say anything about it.
I don't know how I've done it twice today. Wow.
No,
I'm guessing it's just because they look so similar.
Yeah, and you've been playing a lot of Skull Bingo lately,
Yeah, it's
so
been a lot of Skull
so
Bingo.
you got Skull Bingo on the mind for
Yeah.
sure. But we're super happy to be a part of this Twins Bingo, as that jackpot is going to be huge in this game at number 7. But you're about to talk about some music history.
Yeah, and starting us off in 1980, we have Johnny Cash sings a duet of Jackson with Miss Piggy on The Muppet Show. He also gets under the fur with Rolf, the dog, with his song Dirty Old Egg-Sucking Dog. Definitely some funny stuff.
Definitely some really, really good stuff there. I mean, just a great. I mean, Johnny Cash, whenever he's doing anything, it's pretty entertaining. But I mean, singing with the Muppets, that adds a whole
Yeah.
another level to it.
Yeah, it definitely makes it a lot more fun.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Definitely almost as top tier as Elton John being on what was he on? Bob the Builder.
Oh,
That was a good crossover.
that is good. What about what do you think? What's your favorite character from the Muppets?
From the Muppets. I think you kind of have to go with Kermit.
Kermit's your favorite. I'm not. I
Wait,
I
maybe
have
not.
I have a for sure favorite, as Fozzie Bear is 100% my favorite. Waka waka.
Yeah.
It's so good, so good.
What
I mean,
about Waldorf? They're both both the guys that are in the theater.
Oh, they're so
funny.
good. My grandpa actually had little stuffed animals that he kept on his bookshelf while we were kids of those two characters.
That is really awesome.
It was really, really funny stuff. We would always play with them as kids and act like grumpy old men.
It'd be like, Grandpa, I'm acting like you. It's like, hey.
And then probably somehow it would turn into like an action fight scene between the two.
Oh,
because,
yeah, it has to.
Because every single thing that we played with turned into an action fight scene.
It just turns out that they're ancient karate masters.
Yeah, exactly. Gonzo, another great character of the Muppets.
Yeah.
But you're right, Kermit is definitely one of those top tier characters. Next up, though, in our music history, in 2009 on today, Train gets back on track, releasing Soul Sister, their first hit since Calling All Angels in 2003. It becomes the top selling song in 2010 on iTunes.
Wow, that one's a crazy one.
I
like Train.
I'm a huge Train guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
I didn't know they took that big of a little hiatus.
yeah, and I also I don't know if I can tell you the lyrics of Calling All My Angels, as I feel like Hey Soul Sister was kind of the start of their the music that I really enjoyed.
Yeah, I remember Calling All Angels. That was pretty popular for a little while there. My mom was a massive Train fan, along with weird ones like Buck Cherry and Candlebox, but a lot of Train was played.
Train is considered a rock band?
They are?
I didn't realize that.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, interesting.
I thought if at most you might be able to give them alternative.
Yeah, they're an American rock band from San Francisco, which was formed in 1993. As of 2002, the band consists of Pat Mohan, Taylor Locke, Hector Maldondo, Jerry Becker, and Matt Musty, as well as Sakai Smith.
Huh.
And Nikita Houston.
Oh, that's really cool. I'm trying to they have a couple songs about angels.
Yeah, we do have a winner, as the line prize is getting split up between Sonsons at our place on 3rd and Caribou over at Egan Arms Public House. Good job to both those players splitting up that $10 line prize. Now working on a $10 large M.
Oh, okay. So I was really confused. I thought Ben was here checking in, talking about his favorite Train song.
No, he's talking about his favorite Muppet.
Yeah, and he was Animal has got to be up there for favorites. And
Oh,
for
he's the big
Muppets.
red fur and
Yeah.
crazy haired one. Yeah, that's another good one. Does he ever actually speak words?
I don't think so.
I think he's
And
one of the
for-
characters that just never speaks words.
Yeah, he might. For a second, when I thought he was talking about Train, I was like, I don't think Animal's a Train song. I think Animal is you guys were talking about Christian rock bands earlier. I'm pretty sure Animal is a Skillet song or something.
Oh, he does say
No,
a few
that's the
words.
third day.
He does say a few words as he goes like in control,
Yeah.
like kind of thing. But
No, that's Monster by Skillet, and Animal is by 3 Days Grace. Animal I Have Become. It's wrong one. I was mixing songs
see,
up. Not
I
even
was thinking of what is it with the one that's like just like animals.
Oh no!
that's what instantly popped into my head.
Honestly, I could see that being one of Ben's favorite songs.
Is that Imagine Dragons? No, that's not Imagine Dragons. That's the one with gosh, why am I blanking on his name?
I don't know, but I think it plays during like Dude Perfect videos.
That's super funny. We do have Swanson's over at our place on third, as well as Tongue Ninja splitting up that $10 large M. Now we're working on a $15 must-go coverall prize. But my favorite train song has to be 50 Ways to Say Goodbye.
Nah, it's got to be Drops of Jupiter.
That's another great one.
That's
as
a top
well.
tier one. Maybe Meet Virginia. I like Meet Virginia.
That's like a nice calm one, you know, cruising down
Yeah.
the road.
Yeah.
We do have a coverall winner though.
Oh yeah, we got Caribou over at Egan's Arms Public House taking home $15 on that must-go coverall prize. Good job as we start getting ready for this next game of Twins Bingo.
Good job on that one.
Pat my own back.
But just last night, we had some PGL night action. And if you guys want to earn points for the PGL standings on those nights, you got to be signed up at PGL.world to become a member of our league. PGL players compete for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has a bunch of great information in it. A bunch of players that were signed up at PGL.world have been gotten signed up for PyCon now, as we have been sold out for this event, which is absolutely insane. And we're going to be back at the Ledge Amphitheater on September 15th in Waite Park. Should be a blast. We're going to be listening to special musical guest ZZ Top, who sold over 50 million records. All of their greatest hits will be played at a special event just for the players who got signed up to go here. And you also will be able to hear about all of our new products and games from Pilot Games, as well as meet with legislators and hear some great tunes.
Oh yeah, definitely make sure you guys are paying attention for that. And thanks to you guys all who got ready and registered.
Oh, yeah, but as well as getting signed up at PGL.world, not only do you get all that great information, we also highlight you on our new PGL member spotlight.
Oh, yeah, we had a couple players that did just that. And starting us off, we had Harley Girl, Jekka Joe, Gojo, Clyde 0928, Priscilla, Ella Metro, Crusher, E-Payment, CKMN03, Becky T, Ward T, Brother, JM Bash 21, Just Meg, Cam DeBam, Nelly, Coolio 17, Ashley S, Fensk 505, Angel Ma, Bread 732, Charlie U, and Vodka Queen, as well as Lori. Congrats to all those players getting signed up at the PGL. Definitely some awesome names that are
Yeah,
out there.
I like the names a lot. But we did have some shakeups in our PGL standings, and getting bumped back from 8th into 10th, we got Panda over at the roadside with 276,000 points, with 277,000 points. Getting bumped back from 7th to 9th, we got Sarah Honey at VFW Austin. Moving from unranked into 8th, we got Bucks over at Rustic Saloon with 291,000 points, with 309,000 points in 7th place. Getting bumped back from 6th, we got Diesel over at Eagle St. James. Moving back from 4th into 6th, we got Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill with 337,000 points. With 343,000 points in 5th place. Getting bumped back from 3rd, we got Devoided at the roadside. Moving from unranked to 4th place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 370,000 points. With 400,000 points in the 3rd place. Getting bumped back from 2nd, we got Keeves over at Clearwater Corners. Moving all the way up from 5th into 2nd, though, we got Bergar over at the Rusty Nail Thief River Falls with 420,000 points. And getting a little bit of a lead now in 1st place, we got Forget You D at VFW Austin, closing in on 500,000 points with 498,000 points.
Ooh, good job to all of our players in those standings. But on the location side of things, in 10th place, previously in 8th, we have Corner Pocket in Rice with 1,054,000 points. In 9th place, previously in 7th, getting pushed back, it's American Legion Fridley with 1,119,000 points. In 8th place, previously unranked, it's Clancy on Island Lake, Park Rapids with 1,143,000 points. 7th place, jumping up from 9th, we have Rusty Nail Thief River Falls with 1,235,000 points. In 6th place, we have Billy's Rockford with 1,259,000 points.
We got a line prize going out. We got Juicy Loser over at VFW Columbia Heights, and Let Me Win Please over at VFW Spring Lake Park, splitting up that $10 line prize.
Oh, yeah, good job. But in 5th place, we have Miltono Liquor Store with 1,354,000 points. In 4th place, VFW Northfield, 1,453,000 points. With 1,717,000 points. In 3rd place, it's Howie Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud. In 2nd place, it's Mabel Liquor Store with 1,765,000 points. And in 1st place, closing in on that 2 million point club, it's Poppers in Virginia with 1,918,000 points. Definitely some crazy stuff. Good job to all of our locations in those standings.
Oh, for sure. We do have a little bit of wild news that we're going to get into before you guys finish up this game. And if you want to peek into the Minnesota Wild's future stars, look no further than Edmonton, Canada. Normally reserved for the winter holidays, this year's 2022 IIHF World Junior Championships will take place from August 9th through the 20th after COVID-19 canceled the regular scheduled tournament. The Wild boasts 8 prospects providing their skills for their respective countries, showcasing one of the top prospect pools across the NHL.
Oh, that's some really awesome stuff. I'd like to watch that.
Yeah, it should be a good tell to see which one some of these players that are on their way to developing some really good minutes on our Wild team.
Yeah, that'd be really fun to see. But we do have a winner on this large M. It is Lover over at American Legion Spicer, taking home $10 on that large M. Good job.
Hey, Virginia's for lovers. Isn't that their state motto?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure it's like on their license plate. I was just in Virginia. Yeah, it's on their license plate.
Yeah, I know it's on their license plate.
I was like, why am I second guessing myself? I was literally, I played a game where I was trying to find different states' license plates. So I looked at probably 1,000 different Virginia license plates.
Your phone died, didn't it?
I know, I was driving.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I had to entertain myself somehow. We got Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home $15 on that coverall prize. I got to 30 of the states, though.
Wow.
I found 30 different states' license plates during that time.
That's crazy. You could have gotten higher.
I mean, underachieving, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not shooting for the whole 50, I guess.
Yeah.
Dang it. Dang, I got to take a trip over to Hawaii during that time, too, so I can get that license plate.
I was going to say, you're never going to see someone's like car with a Hawaii license plate.
Yeah, no, never. I don't know if I've ever seen a Alaska license plate just driving around either.
We might have.
Yeah, I didn't look at his license plate.
I know. I'm like,
we have a buddy that is from Canada, but I've never looked at his license plate. So I mean, not Canada, from Alaska.
Yeah,
and
I should have looked at that van.
Yeah, I don't remember if it's got a Alaskan license plate or not. But funny stuff there. But if you guys want to get some more Wild action, play Let's Go Wild, a great E-Tab game. You guys can even check out that Slap Shot bonus round to take home some really good prizes. And you guys got 2 minutes to get enrolled into this game number 9 of Twins Bingo. That means we only have 2 more opportunities to take home this over $1,730 jackpot.
Oh, yeah, so make sure you guys are getting enrolled and pressing play. And in the meantime, we got a little bit of fishing report for you guys. And we're looking at Bemidji area lakes by Explore Minnesota. And this was recorded on August 4th, so just a couple days ago. The bass bite has been phenomenal in the Bemidji area lakes. Slinging plastic frogs into the lily pads and shallow weeds offers a lot of fast action. During the day, plastic worms, tube jigs, and jig worms have been the best. Walleye anglers continue to take some fish when using live bait rigs or spinner rigs with leeches or crawlers. Look to Bemidji, Black Duck, and Crass Lake Chain for the most fish. Crappies and bluegills continue to bite at the deep weed edges. The best presentations are small jigs and plastics and crappie minnows or small leeches under a slip bobber.
Yeah, definitely some awesome stuff there. We do have a little thing to remind you guys of is when you take home jackpots, have a good time playing pilot games, hanging out with friends playing pilot games, or maybe just having a great conversation with your bartender while you're playing pilot games. Snap a photo of it. We love seeing those player photos. You can see them scrolling through it right here. We got a great photo of Mad Dog that I'd love to show you guys. And there it is, Mad Dog with his classic Vikings hat on. Definitely a great one, as he's always said it in those player pictures.
Yeah, always taking home wins. Dude.
Yeah, no, I sent him out some luck yesterday for sending in those player pictures all the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, do I need to send luck for a guy who's sending in player pictures of jackpots all the time?
Exactly.
Because, I don't know if he needs more luck.
I know. He's got to have,
He'll take it, though. I think he'll take it.
He's got a keychain full of rabbit's feet or something.
Yeah, because he's always taking home prizes. And you can share those great player pictures by messaging us on Facebook, sharing them onto any of your social media with the hashtag PilotGames, or just by emailing them to jackpots@pilotgames.com.
Oh, yeah. We love showing you guys off, especially when it's like a great player like Mad Dog.
Oh, yeah. But you guys are now in this game number 9. We'll see if you guys can take home this line large M or coverall prize in these next few balls. We'd like to get that large M out early, so we'll have a run up at this coverall jackpot. But while you guys are working on that, we got a little bit of Vikings news, and it's the DB's first unofficial depth chart, which is super exciting because I know there's a lot of questions on who's going to be starting in the DB department for our Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, so it looks like for our starters, it's looking like we're going to be looking at Patrick Peterson and Cameron Dantzler Sr.
Not a bad grouping, as I have big faith in Cameron Dantzler after having a rough last season. But when he got consistent playing time, he was very, very effective in his rookie season. And I think he may be able to bring that back out for his 3rd year in the league.
Yeah, it'd be nice without having to see those injuries. But we do have a winner on this line prize with Mikey Wins over at the 1029 bar, taking home $9 on that line prize. Good job.
Yeah, it was less that he was injured and more that Mike Zimmer hated him.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah.
How many people?
He was the second-rated rookie cornerback his rookie year, and then didn't play at all his 2nd year. So
wait, second-rated cornerback.
Yes.
Right. In what, the entirety of the NFL?
In the entirety of the NFL, all the rookies that played during his rookie year, he was the second best behind a guy who's considered now one of the top 10 cornerbacks in the league.
And what was our defense ranked last year?
Yeah, really, really bad.
Man,
and so it didn't make sense to me. But our backups are looking to be Chandon Sullivan and Andrew Booth Jr. I wouldn't be surprised if Andrew Booth Jr. makes his way into our starting lineup by the end of it, as well as Chris Boyd and Caleb Evans as that second duo there. I've heard really good things about the rookie Caleb Evans showing out in camp. But we should also check out the safeties, as we did take a safety in the first round, but it doesn't look like in the first DB unofficial roster he's going to be the starter.
Oh, that's going to be interesting. We got Harrison Smith and Cameron Bynum. Definitely going to be some interesting stuff there. But for our backups, this is where things are going to be really fun. We got Lewis Seen, Josh Metellus, Miles Dorn, and Mike Brown.
Yeah,
definitely excited for
Should be some fun stuff, I think. I think Lewis Seen will end up getting the start by the end of the season. But Cameron Bynum, I think, will get a lot of playing time in 3 safety sets. We do have Caribou over at Egan Arms Public House, taking home $9 on that large M. And I think Cameron Bynum, he's the perfect fit for that, as he actually played cornerback in high school and didn't get moved to safety till college. He can come in and do that little versatile safety, nickel back, a cornerback style mix. That should be super helpful.
It'd be really nice being able to see either of them starting on different games, because it's just going to depend on
the skill sets that we need for sure. But we do have a winner on this coverall prize.
Oh yeah, we got Mikey Wins over at the 1029 bar, taking home that $14 coverall prize, getting us ready for this next game of Twins Bingo.
Oh yeah, but if you guys want to get some more Vikings action, play the great game Vikings Victory. Pick a letter in the skull bonus and see if you can take home some great prizes.
Oh, yeah, but we got a couple celebrity birthdays to get into, and we got a couple fun ones. Starting us off, though, born in 1858, we got Christian Eichmann, Dutch physician and bacteriologist, won the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 1929.
1897, we got Enid Blyton, English children's writer, 5th most popular author in the world, did Famous 5, Secret 7, and The Adventure.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah.
Next up, though, born in 1929, we got Alex Haley, American writer, and wrote the autobiography of Malcolm X and wrote Roots.
Yeah, I mean, a huge, a very, very meaningful author. Next up, born in 1950, we got Steve Wozniak, a American pioneer of personal computer revolution of the 1970s and the co-founder of Apple Computer.
Oh, yeah. Next up, we got a really cool one because born in 1953, we got Hulk Hogan, born Terry Bollea, WWF heavyweight champion from 1984 to 1989. And you guys all know that glorious mustache he's got.
Oh, yeah. No, apparently my family down there in Florida lives next to a gym that's owned by Hulk Hogan. And apparently Hulk Hogan just hangs around at the gym at times. I'd get a membership to that gym so fast.
Oh, I would get a membership to that gym so quick. But you know, it's definitely like a bodybuilding gym. It's gotta be.
They gotta be huge
Oh,
there.
man. I try and walk in and they're like, hey, treadmills are like a couple gyms that way.
That's funny. Next up on this list, born in 1967, we got Joe Rogan, an American television host, comedian, and podcaster, doing his best work on Fear Factor.
Yeah.
He also is a UFC commentator and also has one of the biggest podcasts in the entire world with the Joe Rogan Experience.
Yeah, definitely very famous for that. I miss him and his Fear Factor days.
Oh, Fear Factor. What a great show there that I would never participate in.
No, we did a mini Fear Factor for like a thing with my tribe, and I got pretty far. And then I think it was weird. Our parents like had to sign something for us, and I ate like bugs.
Oh gosh,
Yeah, it was
bad stuff. Bad stuff.
It was Next up on our celebrity birthdays, born in 1980, we got Merritt Weaver, American Emmy award-winning actress, known for Nurse Jackie, playing as Zoe, and in Godless as well as Unbelievable.
And the final celebrity birthday, born in 1983, we got Chris Hemsworth, an Australian actor, plays Thor in the Avengers MCU thing, as well as he's been in a lot of different other movies.
Yeah.
But he's one of those guys that fully commits. Like there's guys that you see fully commit mentally to roles, and but there's other guys that fully commit like physically to roles.
Oh yeah, that's where you get like Chris Hemsworth. You have like
Yeah, because what was it?
Hugh
What was the
Jackman.
movie where he got extremely skinny for it?
It
It was ridiculous. It was like in between like Thor movies that he did it, which was even more ridiculous.
did he do it for?
It was where he was like on the sea of some.
I don't. Was it the Heart of the Sea?
It might have
2015?
It might have been the Heart of the Sea.
Yeah.
I don't quite remember what it was. Red Dawn. I mean, what a great movie that
classic.
was. We got Swanson's over at our place on third, taking home that $10 line prize. Now we're on a $10 large M on this final game of Twins Bingo. But we got some great new food getting added to the Minnesota State Fair.
Oh yeah, this one is an awesome one, and we are celebrating celebration cake on a stick. White cake infused with almond flavoring and decorated with white frosting. This mini version of Mancini's house cake can be personalized on site with short text to celebrate a favorite fair, fan, or special occasion. Mancini's al fresco, a north side of Carnes Avenue between Nelson and Underwood Streets. Definitely sounds like a good treat.
I mean, I like cake. You put it on a stick, even better.
It's cake on a stick. What could be any better than that?
Yeah, as the iCarly dude would say, cake on a stick. I forgot how he says it.
Oh, I completely forgot that.
Do you remember the guy in the cafe that has just random things on a stick?
Yeah.
All the time. I'm trying to remember how he says that, but he says it in an iconic way.
There was like scorpion on a stick or something. Oh,
Yeah, he
this is
had donuts
terrible.
on a stick.
Yeah.
Like I swear he had every single different thing on a stick there.
Yeah.
We do have a large M winner though.
Oh, yeah, we got Red over at American Legion Fridley taking on that large M of $10. Good job to you, Red.
Movies released on today in 2000, The Replacements, one of my favorite football movies of all time. 2004.
The Replacements, that's with Keanu Reeves.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Yes, it
sorry.
is. He plays the main character
He's the
quarterback in
quarterback.
that.
Yeah,
Really great one.
That's a classic.
2004, Princess Diaries 2, Royal Engagement. That's my favorite of the Princess Diaries series because they have the mattress surfing scene in this
Oh,
one.
yeah.
2006, Step Up, as well as Zoom. 2016, Peach Dragon. And 2017, Annabelle Creation.
Oh, yeah, but we do have a winner on this coverall prize. It is Oki over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home that $16 coverall prize. Good job to all of our winners in that game of Twins Bingo.
Yeah, we do have a player spotlight as Pepper over at Moose Lodge Way Park took home the largest jackpot over the weekend of $35,894. And they were supporting the Moose Lodge 1400 Weight Park. And their mission is to be a fraternal program and community service within their lodge and chapter, helping out their community.
Oh, yeah. So make sure you guys are keeping that in mind, that you guys are always supporting these awesome charities. So just keep in mind before this game of Jackpot Hunter that when you guys play Pilot games, your community wins.
See ya. Hey guys, and we love our happy hour standings where you guys get to play a bunch of different games, a little bit of Lucky 4 bingo action, a little bit of Skull bingo action, and we got these standings right here.
Absolutely, and on the player side of things, we start off strong with a three-way tie in 10th between Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, Crazy Kid at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, and Jay Surma at Grumpy's Bar and Grill Roseville, all with 10,000 points. Next up, we have another three-way tie, this time in 7th place between Dustball 75 at Charlie Sports Bar and Grill, Tesla at Friends Bar and Restaurant, and Kirby at American Legion Fridley. All three of those players with 11,000 points. Then with 12,000 in 6th place, we got Lucky Ride over at South Street Saloon. 5th place is Chica over at Willie McCoy's of Andover with 13,000. Then with 15,000 in 4th place, it's Billany at VFW Blaine. 3rd place is O Lars over at Anamia Vets Club with 17,000. Then with 20,000 points in 2nd place, it's Brother Nate over at Carboni's Pizza and Sports Bar Burnsville. 1st place, though, is Funk over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 38,000 points.
Definitely a great player side to those standings. Into the location side, in 10th place, we got Dugout Bar and Grill in Bethel with 16,000 points. With 17,000 points in 8th place, we have a two-way tie between the Barrel House Bar and Cafe in Coon Rapids and Willie McCoy's of Andover. 7th place is Carboni's Pizza Sports Bar Burnsville with 19,000 points. With 23,000 points in 6th place, we got VFW Blaine. 5th place is Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop with 26,000 points. With 33,000 points in 4th place, we got the American Legion Fridley. Then in 3rd place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park with 44,000 points. With 46,000 points in 2nd place, we got Anamia Vets Club. And in 1st place, with a total of 80,000 points, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids.
Wow, I love keeping track of these standings, but make sure you guys are coming out each and every day from 4 to 6 to try your hand at the happy hour games.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
Hey everyone, we love our specialty nights. You can check those out on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but they have been competing all season long already for these PGL standings.
Oh yeah, and in 10th place, we got Tavern over at Claremont Pub with 222,430 points. 9th place is Deb Daniels over at HR Pesties with 227,395 points. 8th place is Jay Stads over at the Bird's Nest with 228,070 points. With 229,965 points in 7th place, we got Chapster over at Moe's. 6th place is Diesel over at Eagle St. James with 249,030 points. With 278,230 points in 5th place, we got Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill. 4th place is Burgar over at Rusty Nail Thief River Falls with 282,650 points. 3rd place with 286,880 points, we got Devoided over at the Roadside. 2nd place is Keeves over at Clearwater Corners with 345,205 points. With 367,335 points, find themselves in 1st place. We got big time player Forget You D over at VFW Austin.
That is some big time stuff, but on the location side of things, we start off in 10th place with Rusty Nail Thief River Falls with 825,545 points. With 845,790 points, right ahead of them in 9th, it's LJ's in Miltona. 8th place now sits with Corner Pocket and Rice with 868,550 points. But with 904,320 points in 7th place, it's American Legion Fridley. 6th place sits with Billy's Rockford with 923,335 points. Then to the 1 million point club. 5th place sits with VFW Northfield with 1,170,665 points. With 1,354,820 points in 4th place, it's Miltona Liquor Store. 3rd place is Howie Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 1,512,980 points. With 1,643,255 points in 2nd place, it's Mabel Liquor Store. And in 1st place, last season's champions are holding strong as Poppers in Virginia is in 1st place with 1,665,140 points.
Definitely a great standings. Make sure you guys are signed up at pgl.world to make sure you guys can earn points on those PGL nights, as well as get a bunch of insider information, including a few things about PyCon.